Hi, I'm Tracy. I help people enjoy their lives by helping them identify what they want and then taking action steps to help get there. On this channel, we're talking about all things spirituality, self-improvement, and living life with purpose. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Now, on to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about grounding and stability through times of chaos. I think the first thing when we're in periods of chaos, this sounds sort of obvious, but sometimes it's more difficult than you think, is to notice that we are swept up in the chaos. Many times when things get stressful and out of control, we are working from a place of reactivity and just focused on reacting, and never even pausing and noticing that, wow, I am really getting swept up in all of this. So if we can take a moment to pause and then realize, I'm really getting swept up in this. I need to do something about it. It's a really important step, and actually a step a lot of people never even get to. So if you're able to do that, give yourself a nice pat on the back because it's a big first step. The next step, I always call this the tool that I keep in my back pocket, is turn to the breath. And it really doesn't matter what sort of breathing technique you use. There's all sorts of really fun breathing techniques, but you can just choose whatever one feels right for you. One that I turn to frequently is just taking 3 deep breaths and focusing on the out breath, where I try to make the out breath twice as long as the in breaths. And I'm always so amazed by that short exercise that I always feel just, it doesn't solve everything, but I always feel just a notch better. Another thing I like to do is tap into nature. I'm in Wisconsin now and at our beautiful Lampum Peak with our beautiful oak trees and maple trees. And one thing about trees is, boy, they can really weather some pretty serious storms. Their branches are whipping around, their leaves are flying around, but when you really look at them, it's not a sense of chaos. And the reason is that can all be going around up top, but they have a strong trunk and a strong, wide root system that they draw from when there is a storm going on. And I like to draw that analogy and kind of tap into that feeling as well. So there can be chaos going on, like hair whipping around, wind on your skin, and it can be a whole storm going on around you. But that's the time where I like to stand strong and go inward and really feel the strength of my spine and trunk, and then feeling that energy go down to your feet and tapping into your strong, wide root system. And then by kind of reframing it that way, it feels like you can weather a storm, knowing it's just one component of who you are, and you have a lot of resources that you can tap into through times of chaos. The other tool I'd like to recommend is meditation. I find that meditation really helps to ground and center. And you can use a traditional meditation where you focus on the breath, or you can also use a guided meditation. There's a lot of different ones out there. I created a grounding meditation that draws on the tree analogy, and if you'd like to give that one a try, I'll put a link in the description box. One of the other tools that I tap into when I'm feeling anxiety due to chaos going around me is to get outside in nature. Just being outdoors has a calming effect all to itself. But if you want to do something a little extra, I would suggest you can take your socks and shoes off, and just having your feet connect with the ground has a calming, grounding effect to it. And then what I like to do, I like to find one of my favorite trees And this one has a little Ice Age trail marker on it. And I do this with my hiking buddies. And we just lean against a tree. And just take a couple deep breaths and borrow from the strength of the tree. And then if you want, which I like to do, give it a little hug. And give it a little love. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I love it. I hope you found this information helpful, and if you're experiencing a time of chaos, hopefully these tips will bring a sense of grounding and stability. Don't forget to check out the meditation if you'd like to do a grounding meditation. I'll put a link to that below. And then if you are experiencing some chaos in your life and you feel like coaching with me would be of some benefit, please click on the link below to schedule a free discovery call, and we'll chat and find out if you and I are a fit for coaching. Thanks, and have a great day.